Hello again, and welcome back to the story. Here we are on our now level 10 Tauren Hunter, picking up where we left off last time. Just to give ourselves a quick recap, last time in our adventures through Mulgore, we used our newly fashioned totem to cleanse the nearby water well. Now the animals of Mulgore have some clean water to drink. Turns out those venture company goblins are proving to be a real nuisance around here, poisoning water wells, digging in the hillside. I think we'll be dealing with them shortly. We found the last few ingredients and finished our salve to cure an infection that one of the villagers had picked up here, battling a rather savage plain strider. We slew some of the Wind Fury harpies off in the hills to the east in order to protect the village and prove our strength. We continued our rites of the Earth Mother. We drank our sacred water, induced a vision. That gave us a vision of a spirit wolf that led us across Mulgore over to a cave where we met another one of the seers here that we'd previously met. That particular seer tasked us with seeking out the spirits of our ancestors. So that's the follow-up we have there is we need to go locate our ancestral spirits. We also made our way over to a nearby dwarven dig site. There are a number of dwarves that were over there that were desecrating the land, digging out valuable minerals, and we set about slaying a number of them, collecting their digging tools, and smashing them to sort of send a message, make them think twice before defiling Tauren lands. And then we wrapped up by collecting some various claws to fashion ourselves another cleansing totem, so that we can go cleanse another one of the water wells that the venture company has defiled. I managed to clean up the last few of those off camera just to save ourselves a little bit of time. And in doing so, we actually hit level 10 as well, which means that we have an opportunity to start a very exciting quest that we get to find ourselves a pet. So I think that we're just going to start off here first and foremost by just wrapping up the last bit of our totem here. We will go speak with Mull Thunderhorn and get this cleaned up before we move on to hunter-specific stuff. Story, do you have the claws I sent you to gather? The Thunderhorn water well grows more tainted with each passing hour. Yep, got those, no problem. Thank you, Story. The purity with which these beasts hunt is vital in the creation of the next cleansing totem. The goblins will never learn the difference between contending with the land and living in harmony with it. That's probably true. Mull Thunderhorn holds high the items Story gave him. Story, I've created the cleansing totem. The totem is ready, Story, and again, it is your task to perform the ritual of cleansing. Go to the Thunderhorn water well, north of the village, and use the Thunderhorn cleansing totem in your ritual. After you do this, return to me. May the spirits guide you. Okay, let's grab that totem. We can go cleanse another water well. Yeah, we also have some venture company to deal with, but I think that's going to be after the fact. Let's go. Start down here. We've got another. We can speak to Scorn Whitecloud. He has a quest for us. Let's see what Scorn is up to this afternoon. Come closer, young one. In my time, I could hear the flutter of a prey's beating heart, but now you must speak up if you want your words heard. Tell me a story, Scorn. I have run through these plains for many, many seasons, and I have hunted great beasts, and I had never been bested until I faced Ghost Howl. Ooh, what a good name. Long ago, the massive wolf was an ally to the Tauren and fought bravely against the Burning Legion, but he was wounded savagely by a demon, and the tear in his flesh never healed. Eventually, it drove Ghost Howl mad. Now he roams the plains in agony, seeking an end to his pain. To my shame, when we fought, I lacked the strength to slay him. Very cool. Well, sounds like there is a wolf that needs put out of its misery. A very brave Ghost Howl that his time has come, I think. So we will have to keep our eyes open for Ghost Howl. Very cool. What is this quest here that he has for us? You are eager to explore, I can tell. I, too, had the lust to wander once. Wander and hunt, for hunting is a Tauren's greatest honor. If you truly wish to follow the ways of the hunter, then Melor Stonehoof can show you the path. He is in Thunderbluff on the Hunter's Rise. And to show him your skill and resolve, Bring him the claws of the flatland prowlers of Mulgore. They are tough and cunning, fitting prey for a young hunter on the hunter's path. Okay, so we're going to see bigger and better hunters, and we need to bring ourselves some claws to prove ourselves, so that Melor might teach us the ways of the hunter. Okay, let's go check out our hunter trainer over here, who will have a quest for us. Get us started on the path to our pet companion. Yaw Sharpmane.
What brings you here?
Taming the beast. As a Tauren, it is important to follow the traditions of our ancestors by fighting mighty creatures. By besting these creatures, we are able to intake their spirits, allowing us to become closer to the Earth Mother. In the same way, taming a beast to fight alongside us helps us become one with nature around us. Eventually, you will learn to tame a beast of your choosing, but all things take practice, and you have much to learn. Begin by taking this taming rod. You must tame an adult planestrider. Ooh, okay. So we need to find a planestrider, an adult planestrider that we can tame. So let's just start with that. We'll see if we find any prowlers along the way. We'll make our way over towards the water well, maybe. See what we find. All right, Yaw, we've done it. Practice your skills story. Tame the adult planestrider. I did. It's right here. Signs have appeared to me from the Earth Mother. You have done well. You have a fiery spirit, hunter, readily awaiting your next challenge. Your next task is to gain the companionship of a wolf, known as the Prairie Stalker. This creature is swift and fearless. In taking this beast as your pet, you must also take on these qualities. During a battle, you will learn how you and your pet will become a team. In the end, you must work as one, muscle to muscle. Here's the taming rod story. Tame a prairie stalker and practice your skills.
Go in peace.
Okay, do we get to just keep the planestrider for now? Is that how this works? Looks like it. Okay, let's go find a prairie stalker. Have you found a prairie stalker? You betcha. Here he is. Yes, the Earth Mother believes that you are ready for the next lesson. The final task that I have for you requires that you tame a creature that inhabits the sky. The swoop is a difficult opponent, but as your ally, you will acquire its sharp attacks and threatening presence. By the will of the Earth Mother, when you return, I will bestow you with the skills you will need to tame an animal of your choosing to be your companion. This creature will face the challenges you face and gain experience alongside you. I will also show you how to call it and dismiss it as you wish. Okay, one more. Now we gotta go find a swoop. Okay, back over to Yaw. Here we are. I've tamed a swoop. All the animals you've requested.
What brings you here?
You will soon be ready, Story. I hope so. You have learned all I can teach you, Story. May the blessings of the Earth Mother guide you in choosing a pet. Here you are, Story. I will now give you the power to tame a beast, as well as call it and dismiss it as you see fit. Use your new skills with pride and honor the Earth Mother. Aw, yeah, we're gonna get taming lesson. Ba-boom! You now have the power to tame a pet, but you must also gain the skills to train it. Travel to Thunderbluff. There you must speak to one of our most revered hunters, Holt Thunderhorn. If he deems you worthy, he will give you the ability to train your new pet. Holt has bested the most powerful and feared beasts of Azeroth, and commands many strong creatures of his own. His ties to the Earth Mother are strong, and you can learn much from him. Good luck, Story. Oh, okay, we got a follow-up then to go meet Holt Thunderhorn at Thunderbluff. We found him inside this cool-looking lodge. What a cool place.
What brings you
Hi there, Holt. Remember, all things are connected. If the beasts were gone from the land, our kind would die from a great loneliness of spirit. For whatever happens to the beasts also happens to the Tauren. Whatever befalls Azeroth befalls all those who inhabit it. Very true. A young hunter, I see. Yes, I can bestow you with the skills you need to train and guide your pet. Not only will you be able to teach your pet new abilities, you will now be able to feed your pet as well as revive it should it fall in battle. Now, go forth. May the Earth Mother guide you on your path. We shall speak again at a later date. We get training lesson. Woohoo! All right, we'd best quickly feed our pet. Would you like some stringy wolf meat? Yes, you would. Okay. We'll stick this down here for now, because we'll need to do some feeding. Actually, we'll stick that over here. That'll just be convenient right next to our bags. We've also got Revive Pet. We're going to need that. We'll also just move all these around later. Just get them available for us to use. Let's continue to feed our carrion bird here some more. And we have training. There's no cost associated with these. Yeah, let's do some growl. Requires level 10, yes. Your pet is not high enough level. Oh, of course it's my pet level, and our swoop friend here is only level 8. Can I rename this carrion bird? I could. Alright, you're gonna be Swoopy. You're temporary anyways. Name your pet Swoopy? Yes. Good job, Swoopy. Alright, you're happy. We have learned some things. We are still level 10. Okay, let's collect ourselves here briefly. So we have cleansed the water well, and we're going to need to get back to Mull with that in Bloodhoof Village. So we'll probably head on back there. But I think while we're here, we're just going to quickly stop in for some weapon skills. There's probably a few new quests around here we can pick up. In fact, there's the Horde Warbringer. We don't want that quest by any stretch of the imagination. And I think we are good up on this bluff. Because if I'm not mistaken, this quest would just be, yeah, speak to Yaw Sharpmane. We've just come from Yaw Sharpmane. We don't need to do that. All right. Oh man, Swoopy's hungry again. I have a feeling this is going to be a very common theme for now. I think I can look at his loyalty somehow, can't I? His loyalty, yes, he's level 1. So he's probably going to be pretty hungry an awful lot of the time. But that's okay. Those are problems we can solve. Oh, we've got a quest here with Ayan Eagle Talon. Let's see what Ayan has to say here.
the winds guide you?
Preparation for ceremony. Story. My brother soon stands before Chief Bloodhoof, and it is my honor to make his headdress for him. I want to ask a favor of you while I finish tanning these leather straps. There is not time for me to find enough feathers, and I was wondering, would you gather more for me? You can find feathers of the correct size from the harpies residing far to the north and northwest of Thunderbluff. I need only 6 azure and 6 bronze feathers to complete the design. Okay, so we got to go collect some feathers for Ayan here so he can make his brother's ceremonial headdress. That's kind of cool. Whoops, I guess I should actually accept that quest rather than just close the window. Muranta. Our skinning is probably pathetically low, so there's nothing new for us to train here. Here we are. At Varen Tallstrider.
Greetings.
Gathering leather. Greetings, young one. You have a gleam in your eye. I can tell you are eager to venture back to the plains for the hunt. May you bring honor to your clan. I work with the skins of beasts, fashioning them into clothes and armor for the people of Thunderbluff. If you hunt beasts and bring me their skins, then I will fashion something for you. We need 12 pieces of light leather here for Varen. We have some pieces of light leather. We have 3 and a few scraps. So certainly not enough for what he's after just yet, but we will acquire many more in our travels, and I'm sure we will have some leather for him in a little bit here. So we'll keep that in mind. And I think there is another quest for us over here on this. I believe this is the Elder Rise. Yes, the Elder Rise. Let's go take a look. Go see what's available for us this way. Don't want to miss out on anything if we can help it. Try and get all the quests we can. See some wolves down there. Another plain strider. Oh, looks there's another water well of some sort. Looks like maybe some venture company, a small camp of some sort over here. I'm sure we'll be dealing with them before too long. What does Raharo? What does Raharo have to say here? Oh, I suspect we have some dungeon quests here. Well met, hunter. You may speak to me unless you have direct business with my mistress, Magatha. I deal with most of her tasks for her, so she can concentrate on more important matters. Perhaps there are some things you could discuss before you seek audience with her. What do we got here? Testing an enemy's strength. Beneath the city of Orgrimmar, stout creatures known as trogs started coming to the surface from deep below the lava-filled tunnels. In her ever-benevolence, Magatha sought to make peace with the creatures, but they turned on her diplomats, killing them. She will not allow such treatment of the Tauren people, and now consider the creatures a threat to all of the Horde. She asks that you put an end to this trog threat before it overwhelms the Horde from below. Find Ragefire Chasm and destroy them all. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna pick that up. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find. We're certainly not high enough level for it right now. That's for sure. And we'll have to see if we can find enough people who would want to do that with us in maybe sort of a thematic story kind of way. But I'm certainly gonna pick it up for the time being. And since we're here, why not? Let's talk about the Lost Satchel as well. The Trogs are not the only things that interested Magatha in Ragefire Chasm. She has heard word that one of her servants, a Mar Grim Totem, found something peculiar while in the chasm, but he never made it out to show her what. She'd like Mar's body found, if it still exists, and any signs of what he found while attempting to speak to the Trogs. Return to Magatha any items of interest, and I'm sure she would be very generous in her reward. Again, seek the chasm in the darkest areas of Orgrimmar. Very cool. So there's some trogs down in Ragefire Chasm, it seems, and they have they've sort of betrayed, I guess, maybe not betrayed, but there was a diplomatic group sent to try and speak with them, and they didn't seem to want any diplomacy. Was not really their interest, and so we need to go figure out what has happened in regards to the diplomats that had gone in there and to avenge them. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, Archdruid Hamel Rune Totem. What does he have for us here? Greetings, Archdruid. The earth keeps many secrets, Hunter. It is our duty to ensure that those that must remain a secret for the good of all stays as such. The Baron's Oasis. The Druids of Thunderbluff sense a strange power leaking into the Barrens, east of Mulgore. Tonga Rune Totem was sent to discover the source of this power, but we fear he will need aid. Travel to the Barrens and speak with Tonga. He will be at the crossroads. To reach there, take the road east out of Bloodhoof Village. Enter the Barrens, then turn north when the road forks. Continue north and you will find the crossroads. And do not leave the road, Story, for the Barrens is a harsh land. Very cool. All right, so there's some sort of mysterious power of some sort, something, a disturbance of some sort that the druids have sensed, and we need to go aid them in investigating. So I think that will likely be one of our next big major journeys. Will be along to Crossroads. All right, so I think we have we've trained the things we need to train on. I think we have our totem quest. We've cleansed one of the water wells. We still need to find some. We still needed to find the flatland prowlers. We never found any of those before we made our way here, and we needed to bring those to Melor. But I wanted to try and get in here with Swoopy before we lost him. So I think I will probably we'll jump down here, find one of the elevators nearby, and we'll see if we can't locate some prowlers. See if we can't wrangle some of those and find some claws here. Okay, back over here at the leather workers. We can bring our collection of light leather here back to Varen. Hello again. Have you been hunting? Do you have skins for me? You betcha, 12 of them. Ah, these are very nice pieces. They'll make fine leather goods. Here, Story, take this in trade. Well, that belt is better than ours, and the gloves are better than ours, but this is better than ours. So we'll take those. All right, there is Melor himself. what has he got for us here? Greetings, Melor.
Peace, friend.
The Hunter's Way. Greetings. There is an air about you that tells me much. Do we have business, you and I? I hope so. Here are some claws. Scorn Whitecloud is a wise Tauren. He's hunted for years and years, and although his body is old, his spirit burns fiercely. We are honored to have him with us. If Scorn sent you to me, then you too must have the hunter's spirit, and to have gathered these claws shows your burgeoning skills. Perhaps you are ready to walk the path. I hope so. I feel like I am. Oh, great, we got a level up too. Surgra Darkthorn. If you wish to walk the hunter's path, then your journey leads to the Barrens. Its beasts are strong-willed and fierce. You will learn much by hunting there, and your spirit will grow. Speak with Surgra Darkthorn. She will be your first guide in the Barrens. Surgra is at the crossroads. To reach her, travel east from Bloodhoof Village into the Barrens, then north as the road forks. And have care as you travel. The Barrens holds great danger for the unprepared and unwary. This is the second person that has warned us that both the Barrens itself and the journey there is a dangerous place. All right, so we will now go speak with Surgra at a crossroads. That's our next quest. We are level 11, correct? Yes. We don't have any new skills that we can learn in our trainer. I think I'll just double check. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything from an earlier level. Nothing that I might be interested in. I wish to train Holt, track humanoids. No, I don't think we need that right now. We'll save a little bit of money. Skills are expensive. We have lots of things to buy. So we will conserve gold where we can. And I think that we'll be tracking beasts far more than we'll be bothering with humanoids for now. Okay, so let's just do one last double check, but I think we've done everything we needed to do here in Thunderbluff for the moment. We've trained our weapons. We have cashed in the quests. We spoke with Melor here, who's tasked us with going to the Barrens. We spoke with some of the druids over on the Elderrise, and they also have instructed us to go to the Barrens or over to Orgrimmar as well. So I think we're going to head back, and I'll probably prepare myself for the journey to Silverpine, where I'll hopefully go pick up a bat. Yeah, I think it's the plan. Well, let's go cash in our totem, anyways. We'll go talk to Mull, tell him about having cleansed the water well, and see what sort of follow-up he might have for us next. And we're back. Saved ourselves some running. Hey there, Mull. I have cleansed the well to the north. You would be pleased. Oh, look at this guy with his fancy white cat. Oh, he's level 60. Mong. It's kind of a cool name. Alright, Mull. Ancestors of the Thunderhorn clan spoke to me in a dream, praising you for your actions near their well. For their gratitude, they wish to give you this. Ooh. Not quite as good as ours, but that's okay. The Wildmane Totem. There is but one water well left to cleanse, named after the Wildmane clan. For this well to be pure, the land must offer the teeth of a fierce predator, the Prairie Wolf Alpha. Find the alphas to the north, and then return to me when your hunt is finished. Alphas often wander around the base of our mighty city, Thunderbluff. Well, we'd seen a few of them over there while we were racking up prairie stalkers. Okay, so we have some teeth that we need to go acquire to fashion ourselves another totem so that we might cleanse the last of the water wells. And so this might actually be a reasonable place to wrap up for here. I think we'll call it here. I will get myself together, and there'll probably be sort of a short interlude episode next time in which we make the great long journey over through the Barrens, through Durotar, over to the airship, make our way over to Silverpine Forest, and see if we can't find ourselves a more long-term replacement for Swoopy. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, and we'll get back to the story next time.